I want to save you weeks, maybe months of frustration with System.io. When I started, I made one big mistake that slowed me down dramatically. And the worst part is, I didn't even realize that was a mistake that I was making. Let's just jump to the whiteboard. So when I actually started with System.io, I treated it like a tool that I just had to master. So with System.io, you have literally your emails here, you have your funnels, and you have automatization, so you can automate everything. So my initial big problem was that I wanted to, one more thing is actually the landing pages. My biggest mistake that I was making was I wanted to learn every single thing and not actually take the time and go through the one thing that I needed in order to move one step further to the next step. What I was doing is I was jumping onto YouTube, watching all kinds of YouTube tutorials. So I was literally going onto YouTube here, but the thing was I had no action. The reason why I had no action, because I was literally paralyzed. I didn't know what I was doing. Everything was confusing. I was constantly looking, thinking, oh, if I watch more videos, I'll take more action. One massive cycle where I was watching videos, doing this, and no action, and then feeling more confused and confused. So what happened was I said to myself, this can't continue. I just need to do something. Something needs to happen, because if I keep going the way I'm going, I'm not moving forward. So what did I do? First of all, I literally stopped watching all these videos. I just stopped watching all these videos. The second thing that I did is I went through the one thing that I really needed. I said to myself, okay, what is the one thing that I really need? And just learn that one thing. And then once I've learned it, I just literally took action. So once you understand the one thing that actually what you need, for some people it's funnels, for another person that it's actually a landing page, and for someone that could be literally a very simple email automatization. So you need to figure out what is the actual one thing that actually works for you, what you need in your business. So once I've really understood that, I just removed all the clutter and I had better, clearer mindset of what I really wanted to do next. In my head, initially, what I was thinking is if I fully understand System.io, if I fully understand everything, I need to start. That is the actual trick. Here, you don't need to understand everything. You just need to understand something in order to move forward. Now, and as I said, is what that one thing is. For myself, it was landing pages. When I actually took a step back and I started focusing on the landing pages, the noise was gone. In my business, I thought, okay, I need landing pages. Let me just focus on landing pages. Once I understood, okay, now I understand what landing pages are. The next thing, so this was number one. Number two was, okay, now let me connect my landing page to my email so I can receive emails and I can send emails. And that what happened was it automatically created number three. It automatically created the actual funnel. Was this funnel perfect? No, it wasn't. But it was a start. And I wasn't looking at all these other stuff that was making things more and more complicated. So taking a step back, what kind of worked for me was not to think as something needs to be perfect. So you don't need to think, I need a perfect funnel. I need complicated automatization or every single feature that needs to set up correctly. The way I look at it now is, so, you take the first step, then you take the next step, then you take the next step, and then maybe some steps might be a little bit longer, meaning you have to do a little bit more work or a little bit more understanding. Once you stop trying to master everything, things tend to move forward. When things started to change for me. Again, I hope this helps you focus on one thing that might be totally different for you than for me. So find out what the one thing is that you need in order to move forward. And no fluff, don't overcomplicate it, just progress. Just take one step at a time. For me, it was landing pages. That could be for you. If it's landing pages, look at the landing page and just focus on the landing page. Don't overcomplicate it. Once you got that step, then move on to the next step. And then you move on to the next step after that. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this explanation on what my biggest mistake was, the one thing that kind of held me back, I hope you don't do that yourself. If you really like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more videos coming like this, and I'll see you in the next one.